Hey, welcome to Friday Update. Alright, before I even get started, I want to give a shout out to my little brother Elijah Fernandez, who is one of my subscribers, and I say he's my little brother because, well, my best friend Isabel is his sister. So anyway, check out his YouTube channel. He just uploaded a live stream, and sadly, I was the only one who saw it while he was doing it live, of course. So yeah, Elijah, that was me. I would have left something. I would have left a comment letting you know that it was me, but I could tell you were in the zone, so I didn't want to distract you. Because believe me, I'm like that when I play Kingdom Hearts. Trust me. Anyway, now that I've got that out of the way, I want to get into something that I mentioned in my last video. I mentioned that I was going to reveal who my first love was. Well, keep in mind, I'm going to tell you what happened, who she is, and how what happened has affected me. But keep in mind, me and her are just friends now. This is her. This is us at prom. Yeah, you can definitely tell that despite all that happened, there's a lot of love. Brother-sister love, I mean. Her name is Laura Ayala. Now, hold up. I'm gonna shut down my laptop. I would have shown you that picture of my Zune, in other words, my MP3 player, but showing you the picture on my laptop was just a lot easier. Anyway, so what happened was, I was sort of in the, phase where my social awkwardness was at its all-time high after 5th grade, and at first Isabel said that she was going to a different middle school, which for the first semester she was, and I was really missing her, and me and Laura had the same first block, second block, and the same afternoon bus, so I saw her a lot, and I guess you could say we sort of became close. I'm a little fuzzy on it because I was depressed as hell as back then. Anyway, so also that year, I met my buddy Sohaib, and weirdly enough, they actually share the same birthday. I did not find that out until high school, to be honest. Anyway, so everyone was teasing me because I thought that I liked this one girl, Len Wynn, who really, the year before, her and this other girl, Jennifer Hun, they bullied the shit out of me. Why the fuck would I even care about them? Okay, sure, at first I was going through this whole phase where oh my god, I have to get them to be my friends again. Blah. But nowadays, they can go jump on Satan's dick for all I care. Of course, they didn't know about my autism, but if I ever see them again, verbally, I will rip them to shreds. But that probably won't happen, so. And plus, I'll probably end up like in a trailer park somewhere, broke as fuck, smoking meth or something. But anyway, so I was talking to Laura about how frustrated I was towards that, and then something unexpected happened the next day. Now keep in mind, this is kind of personal what I'm about to say. Okay, so we were doing something in first block, which is a science class, where I think it was the moon, something we had to do, something with the moon, maybe moon phases, something, but we all had groups. We had like these lamps, and we had to turn the lights off. This one other guy that was in a group with me and Laura, Max Alicon, says something stupid. I look at Laura like, the fuck did he just say? We kind of laughed, and she had a little sparkle in her eyes. I mean, as you can tell, she's absolutely beautiful. No one can deny that. Anyway, over time, we became close. Then I developed a crush on her. Long story short, and one of her friends, Cameron Milligan, I have no clue how he found out, but he ratted me out. And that's why anytime I like a girl, I have to be the one to tell her, because it's because that he told her that she disowned me. And also, what I'm about to say, keep in mind, I was very odd back then. I'm in no way like that at all now. I would write her love letters constantly. And I would hear through other people that she was complaining about it. And so I kind of just stopped with those letters, but I really didn't send them. It's just I wrote those letters as therapy, and people just saw me writing them, and they snatched them from me as soon as I was done. And they said they gave them to her, but anyway, so I felt really guilty, and then I told myself, okay, just survive the rest of this year, because I was really thinking about killing myself. And then something unexpected happened second semester. I was at lunch, and I saw this girl. She looked kind of familiar. It was Isabel. All of a sudden, I was reminded of how important she is to me, and I figured, maybe this could be my chance to reconnect with her. And from what I hear, this is something I've heard from other people, because she was friends with Lynn and Jennifer for a long time. Last I heard, she doesn't even remember them. Of course, that's probably not true. They probably just don't talk to, she probably just doesn't talk to them. Anyway, so, during Christmas, during December that year, December 2009, I had told everyone that I was over Laura when really I only told my friend Nathaniel Gage and my friend Norman Queen that I actually was still crushing on Laura. I figured if I was if I lied to everyone and said that I was over her, she'd start talking to me again. And at the winter dance that year, me and her crossed paths and she gave me a smile. As soon as I got home, I wrote a song which its title is a term I still use today in my songs. It was called Soldier Boy. Let me explain what it means. Basically saying that I want to be the guy who fights to keep you safe. I want to be the guy that you turn to, that you can rely on when you're scared, sad, whatever. And people who have heard me sing the song, they could tell that I wrote it from the heart. Anyway, so around March or so, well, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. February comes along, and I was hoping to go to the Valentine's dance and then tell her that I still liked her. My plan was to wait that long and tell her that I liked her, and hopefully we would go into the dance, just people who know each other, and leave as boyfriend and girlfriend. I swear to God, if they invent time travel, I'm gonna go back in time to when I was 13, in other words, to that year, 2009-2010 school year. Thought I heard something coming. Anyway, I will go back to that year, and I will slap the shit out of my former self. I swear to God. Anyway, she wasn't there, and long story short, I did end up telling her through a note in March, and after that, it was all out war. She had a boyfriend, and my friend Caitlin Tucker knew that they had been dating for like a few months, and she waited till then to tell me. Anyway, I guess she didn't want to hurt me, and the letters, I still continued writing letters, and that didn't work at all. I tried getting the guidance counselor involved, that didn't work. I found out last year, really, that Laura never received any of those letters, except a note with me explaining that I still liked her. Before that and after that, zero. And pretty much, yeah, I drove her away. The first time I got porn sober, it was for her. Because I wanted to come back a better me. I wanted to come back over her, clean, and confident. Last year, it literally took her grandmother's death for me to even get the courage to even speak to her and say, I'm sorry for your loss. We've been friends ever since. And, I just thought that I'd make this video to kind of clear the air and explain everything. And because I'm running out of time, I'll get into how it affected me next time. In the meantime, see ya.